This game contains content that might not be suitable for most audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised.
It's early morning, I guess. Well, now that I remember, Dolce called me yesterday. He invited me to spend time with him at his place. He said I would be there. I mean, I haven't seen him lately and he's a rather lonely person. Plus, I guess my company would make him happy. Plus, he did say he had a surprise for me. I couldn't say no. I better start to get ready. He told me to go with him at 2:20 p.m. and it's... let me check. 12! Ah, god damn it, I overslept. Anyway, I should get dressed. I should also buy something from the store. It would be rude to just arrive at Dolce's house with empty hands. You got dressed in something both comfortable and that you think looks nice on you, and then went to a nearby mini-market to buy something for your reunion with Dolce. On the way to the store, you remember that you've been thinking about dates lately. Not dating anyone in a long time was honestly kind of boring. And you want to do it again. At least have one or two of these kind of dates with strangers where you don't have to talk to each other ever again afterwards. You also remember ever since you met in high school years ago, Dolce has not dated anyone. He didn't even express interest in that stuff. You probably never even talked about that topic, surprisingly. Maybe it's because of that shady and bitter outlook he used to have. He really didn't socialize with anyone else other than you. But he really wasn't like that anymore. Exactly. Yet he's still surrounded by loneliness and still hasn't dated anyone. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks. Anyway, what should I bring? A little snack, something to drink? I'll get him a little snack. Sounds good. I should bring a snack for Dolce, since he's good at cook. Yeah, I should bring some food for him too. You walk around the store looking for what you're going to bring. Wandering around the aisle, you see a girl struggling to get something from the higher shelf. It can't be! She looked like she was in her mid-20s, maybe even older, but she was still rather short. Not even her platform Mary Jane's were enough to help. She made a frustrating gesture. Hey. Oh, hi. So, you need any help? Also, I still find it funny how my name is Best Friend, like what in the world? It was a bit funny, but sad at the same time. Help me? Yeah. Well, now that you mention it, it's not like, I can't grab this by myself. I could do it with a bit of effort. But if you want to help, I guess it's fine. Plus, it seems a bit easier for you, so I'm letting you do it. Okay. You reached a bag of breadsticks the girl was struggling to get and gave it to her. There. Thanks. You have helped me not waste 10 minutes of my life. What a really... How long have you been trying to grab those breadsticks for, ma'am? You couldn't tell if she was actually being thankful and serious or sarcastic. Well, keep talking to her. She was staring at you, waiting for you to say something. She lost patience and started speaking before you could even say anything. So, what's your name? My name is, such a lovely name. Fits your handsome face. I'm Barbarella for short, Bella for even shorter. Wait, Barbarella is your nickname. What's the name? Like, how long does your name get? You couldn't even actually say her name. That was kind of strange, but you just brushed it off. Probably, regardless of whatever name you had said, she would have answered the same thing anyway. What should I say now? Nice to meet you. What are the breadsticks for? Well, you see, I was hungry. Breadsticks are food, obviously. With how apprehensive you are about the breadsticks, I have a feeling you're probably using the breadsticks for the same reason why I would use the breadsticks. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be using it for that. Like, what are y'all thinking about? God, get your head out of the gutter. God. Yeah. Okay, fine. I just want a few extra calories. I'm going to a bar later. I want to have a bit more energy. If I buy a full meal, it wouldn't be the same, so this is fine for now. Okay? Be careful with that. Yeah, whatever. Well, do you have a date at the bar or something, or are you celebrating a special occasion? Not really. I do go on dates there sometimes, and I also go to celebrate, but there's times where I just go for fun. Yeah. Speaking of that, would you like to join me? You seem interesting. Interesting is a broad term. Personally, I find chiroptera interesting. Sorry, I'll talk about that later. You remembered about wanting to go on dates lately. This was your opportunity. I would love that. You have to see a friend around 2 to 5, so maybe we should see after that? Fine. I'll see you there at 6. She wrote the directions on a paper and handed it to you. See you, sweetie. Oh, nice. You got a date with a cute girl. Please go see your friend. You went and paid what you had picked and went to Dolce's house. The best thing is that you had the luck of getting a date. Hooray! Oh, nice. There's people who would consider it unfortunate, though. Disgusting, even. But this isn't about them. Ha! You arrive and stood at this front door. Before you could even knock, Dolce swiftly opened it, smiling as if he had just found a Christmas present. Oh, Dolce is cute. He's so freaking cute. My God. Yay, you're finally here. I miss you so much, BFF. Come in, come in. You stepped inside, instantly perceiving a warm and sweet smell, like one of a bakery. Huh, do you like it? I'm glad. If you like the smell, I'll bet you'll enjoy the flavor. Please, go sit while I get things out for you. By the way, I brought something. Really? You gave him what you bought. Oh, thank you. I'll save it for later. Dolce went to make the preparations. Meanwhile, you sat on one of two wooden chairs, the wooden table being in front of the kitchen like some sort of low bar. You had not seen him for a while. You were wondering how he was doing lately. He really didn't have anyone to look after him. Alright, here they are. Dolce had put 3 different kinds of desserts on the table and sat beside you. Okay, made strawberry cheesecake, Carlota de Limon, and strawberry cake. I wonder what you'll like the most. So, which one do you want to eat? Chocolate cheesecake, Carlota de Limon, strawberry cake. I'll go for the Carlota de Limon. Nice. Oh, it's simple but delicious. It's also good for summer too, since it's kinda cold. You know, this is actually the only one that wasn't baked. But it's kinda a classic from where I'm from. We used to make it literally just when we felt like it. We just had to buy cookies and milk since we had limes practically all the time. You take a bit out of it and eat it. It's kinda sour but sweet and also rather soft. The cookies were softened by the milk and lime, but since it was refrigerated, it had this firm yet light texture. It made you smile. So does Dolce. He watches you eat with admiration. A bit peculiar, but it makes sense because, even if simple, he did this for you. It was nice. Do you have any more space? I have a special surprise for you. We could save it for later if you want. Yeah, let's have it now. Now? Oh, wow. Awesome. I'm glad you truly want this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. He was slightly rocking back and forth in his chair. I gotta get things ready then. Why don't you go upstairs while I prepare the surprise? Why is the surprise in your bedroom? Dolce, what's in your bedroom? He went upstairs like he told you. He hesitantly opened the door to his room. Maybe he had been there before. Maybe he hadn't. Oh. Looking around the room, you noticed there were so many posters, cutouts, prints, and all that sort of stuff. Also, I can't help but notice the Vocaloid too. And what is that thing in the corner? I love it. Holy frick. There were so many kinds of shapes and sizes. Not only that, there were of various things. Honestly, the contrast between some of them were kind of funny. Makes sense because it's Dolce. You just look at him and you can tell. Yet some things are still a bit surprising for some reason. But at the end, it still makes sense. If you really think about it. What should I see? Posters, bed, desk. Desk? There's some tabs still open on the laptop. His diary seems to be there too. I wonder what type of stuff he writes. Maybe he has his secret recipes there. Better not to touch anything. Dolce? What are you doing? Sorry, I was just looking around. Yeah, well, I hope you... Huh? I want to ask you a question. You have to answer very honestly, okay? What do you like the most about me? Something else? Something else? How silly. What else is there that's nice of me? Could there be... Seriously, don't ever say that. Well, what do you mean? What do you like most about me? What is... What is... Oh God, I have to censor this. Holy frick. I don't know what it says down there, but I can't even describe what I would say. Holy frick, this is dark. What? Stop. Forget about it. I think I have to go now. Seems like he forgot something. He walked you to the door and said goodbye to you with a smile. There was a certain feeling on his eyes, but you couldn't put your finger on it. You said goodbye to your dear friend Dolce. You felt a bit bad about leaving him alone. You went to see Barbarella at the door she had told you about. It's probably not very clean. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go on a date with her. Hey there! You're here! Thought for a sec you wouldn't come for some reason. Yeah. Maybe, you're having lots of fun with that friend of yours to worry about some obnoxious stranger. Anyway, let's take a seat. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm fine. And you? Doing good. Yeah, I feel lucky. She laughs weirdly. Tell me about the thing with your friend. I want to know more about you. Anything you're particularly interested in? He just made some things for me. Baking is his main interest, and he likes to share his sweets. So, were there several people there? Nah, it's just me. Interesting. I assume you've known them for a long time. You seem to assume more than that. Well, it's not like I care that much. Such things won't stop me. Stop you? From what, Barbarella? This is weird. What should I say? What do you mean? What about you? I work as an assistant at a salon. To be honest, I've been thinking about having my own small business. Sounds cool. Yeah, I just have to get a bit more money so I can do it. You ordered some drinks. You talked a bit more to the cute girl and some time passes. I was thinking about what I said earlier, You didn't listen to what she was saying. Your attention was caught by something else. A certain feeling. You heard someone near. He was watching. He was breathing. Huh? He watches everything and breathes everywhere. Who are you? And why are you hot? He knows it all. He saw it all since it started. He attempts to take revenge with a sharp rock. He breathes with rage and bloodshot eyes are drawn on his face. They are eyes you can't recognize. Maybe you do, but you've just not seen them in a long time. You don't even know how to react. What the? It all happened so quickly. He swings the rock, almost scraping her arm or worse. He tries to make his fears back off, reacting with uncontrollable madness. He tries to make her back away. I try to get her away. He tries. Stop! What was I thinking? Dolce throws the rock onto the floor. Who are you? Seriously, what? He's my friend. Huh? What should I say? Thanks, Dolce. You should have. You should have done that, Dolce. What the heck? His eyes were slightly watery. Stupid. Ugh. He just wanted to. He went quiet for a minute. Dolce's eyes, the ones that always seemed full of light and sweetness, went dark. You don't even know them. You don't know anything about them. You just have no idea. You know nothing! In comparison to us, a piece of cardboard. Not really a soul or consciousness, but mere bait. That's all. What? You're sick in the head or something? Huh. Even being that, you still managed to be so irritating. You still managed to get in my way, like a rock on the road. You're crazy! It's just a bunch of bull! Do you think you're in a book or something? You know I'm right. You're lying to yourself. And by that, I mean you. Not this piece of nothing. You know that's what this is all about. I know you do. Leave us alone, you stupid virgin! How is that even an insult? It's more than anything a made-up thing. A concept created from very little veridic information and mostly stereotypes and recycled ideas. Just like you. Barbarella just stares in shock. It's kind of mean, Dolce. Wait, did I mention Dolce? I think I did. Is it really? You know what they are. They don't matter that much. They don't have feelings. They can't even choose for themselves. All they do is be the same no matter what. They don't have a life meaning. The only meaning they have is to be an obstacle and stress me, making this living nightmare worse. Why don't you get it? Why won't you listen to me? She just stares blankly at us, as if she wasn't even there. It doesn't even seem like she knows what Dolce is saying. I'm the only one here. The only one. There's nothing else here, other than spiderwebs with cake frosting on top. That's what this is. Dolce? Forget it. I'll make you understand another way. Huh? I'm sorry. I was just trying to be a good friend. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry for that. Please. I'm sorry about your art, but I won't do it again. He cries a little, but it doesn't seem like it's because of that. He tries to hide his tears. Hey, I have to go. He hides his face in his hands as he runs away. Well, that was kind of weird, but that was just us. You ended up dating Barbarella. You just had to. You were, more than anything, an entertainment, a symbol of status. You just existed around her friends if it was useful to her. She seemed cute and nice at first, but a lot of times things aren't what they look like. She was mean and had so many expectations. She would cheat and talk badly about you behind her back, and then blame it on the effect. Are you serious? I knew it would be this way. You didn't see Dolce since that incident outside the bar. You tried visiting his house a few times, but no one would open. Why is this a picture of a graveyard and there is a face and eyes back there? That is so creepy. What in the world? You thought maybe it was because he was at the market. You also tried to call him. He never answered. You felt guilt. You felt bad about abandoning your best friend. You felt bad about leaving him alone. I've always felt so alone, both in this world and the other one. You found out that your friend Dolce had... I don't know what that says, but future me has figured out what the cipher is and just translated it for y'all. Please, forgive me. At the end of the day, I gave you another chance. And I'll cut more dough. We will always see each other, one way or another. I trust you. I have so many plans for us. Just wait. I'll give you all. For real. I need to go back. So I'm curious, what happens if I bring something to drink instead? Something to drink would be best. After all, Dolce is making food, so I should bring the beverage. You walk around the store looking for what you're going to bring. Wander around the aisles. You see a girl try to get something from the higher row. I'm gonna skip ahead. Let's just go instead. Well, I'm kind of in a hurry, so I should go now. Okay, thanks for the help, sweetie. You keep walking quickly for what you're looking for. Kind of afraid you'll be late with Dolce. Unfortunately, there'll be another bump in the road because it literally bumped into a guy. Whoa, careful! Why are you cute too? You notice that you have made this energy drink bottle fall on the floor. And you picked it up before he could. I'm sorry. Hey, thanks. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It was an accident. Let's bump into many people in much worse situations for worse reasons, Lamau. You okay though? Yeah, honestly, I got worse, so it's no big deal. Plus, you're cute. Well, thanks. Speaking of which, what's that for? Who does he think he is? I'm gonna go see my friend. We're gonna eat and stuff. Sounds cool. My friend, you really mean actual friend, right? Yeah. Of course, I honestly have no idea why people even need to clarify that. It's so strange. Well, I also have some plans since you are so cute. You think you have some extra time for me? What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to that one family bar with the plants outside later. I've been bored lately. I get what you mean. Yeah, so? Alright, could it be at 6? I think I'll be free around the time. Yeah, later, alligator. Later. He just walks away. Congrats, it seems you got a date with a cool guy. How fortunate. Go see Dolce now. You want to pay what you picked up and went to Dolce's place. Let's skip ahead. I'm gonna try something else. Let's try the chocolate cheesecake. You pull the plate with chocolate cheesecake closer to you. Dolce handed you something to eat it with. Getting it towards your mouth, you take in the amazing aroma of the chocolate and then take a bite. It was rich and bittersweet. The sweetness and slight bitter balance each other without being overwhelming. Do you like it? You couldn't help but keep eating more and more of the delicious cheesecake. I'm glad you do. You just keep smiling and look at you while eating. It was nice of you. Do you have any more space? I have an extra surprise for you. But we could save it for later if you want. Skip. What if I eat it later? Alright, we can have it later if that's what you want. I'm always happy to be around you, either way. This feels kinda awkward. What would you like to do now? Oh, I know! Maybe we could talk a bit. I have so many things to tell you now that I remember. It's been a while. I really don't have anyone else to talk with. Other than you, kinda. So I'm glad you're here. I wonder, what should we talk about first? Sometimes I need an empujoncito or something like that. How do you say that in English? I'm kind of forgetful sometimes. Sorry. You get what I mean. What should you talk about? The date? I got a date earlier when I was at the market. Oh. So you said they would see me at a bar. Honestly, I'm glad. I've not been on dates for a while. I guess. Why are you like this? It's kinda... But don't you think that whole stuff with dates is kinda unnecessary? What do you mean? I know, well, it's more like I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird to me. People just seriously do that? Unironically? Seems pointless. I just can't fully believe it. Huh? I mean, I'm aware that it is something that happens in real life, but why? Why care so much about it? Why look into it so much? Why is it like some sort of mind plague? And why does no one question it? If it's the way it's meant to be, then Why can it be so awful, so obscene, so questionable and strange to the ones who notice? Why does it go from something painted as pure and divine, yet it is so easily corrupted and turned into dirt, sweat, and plastic? Sometimes it even reminds me of rotting junk food. If you truly think about it, it is more than anything a bunch of ingrained ideas, idealization, being bombarded with advertisements of it since the moment we're conscious. But are we truly? Either way, the truth is different. It's revolting. Most of what was concealed with a veil of heavenly bliss was actually based on mortal possessions and urges. Those same things being twisted more and more until the faith in what it was believed to be is gone, and only decaying flesh along with either overwhelming pain or burdensome monotony is what remains. If humanity truly realized it, they would either make something to change it or straight up abandon their vessels to be free of that curse caused by other sins. It all has to do with one another, and they have all made each other's brains go putrid. Makes me ill. Have you ever thought about those things as well? Well, maybe it's just me. Don't worry too much about it, if you don't want to. I guess I'm just one of those people who are either very quiet or talk too much. Ha! Please, take care of yourself. You don't know these people very well. Of course, since we've known each other for years and we've had a nice and peaceful relationship, you can trust me. You know me and I know you. We know we are good friends with each other and we are real friends. But not everyone is real or good or friendly or any mix of those words, so be careful out there. Please, listen to your intuition and don't let them ruin you. Is Dolce in my head? Like, I can't tell, like, what Dolce is, considering, like, there was a picture of the graveyard and all. Like, I'm very, very perplexed by this, and I love it. I want my beloved best friend to be happy and safe, so take care. Please, take care. You saw the time. I have to go now, but maybe we could see each other soon? Of course. I'm pretty sure we will, one way or another. He stood up. Goodbye, dear best friend. Be careful what you do and who you spend time with. It always matters. You say goodbye to your dear friend Dolce. You felt a bit bad about leaving him alone. You went to see Jace at a bar he told you about. It's kind of loud. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Just go on a date with him. Hey, what's up? Hey, we should sit down. Yeah. How have you been? I'm fine. I went with the friend I told you about. Ah, cool. You got a job, by the way? Yeah, I do. What do you ask? Well, I'm just curious. To be honest, I'm one of those people who lasts a short amount of time on his jobs. And in the end, I just end up having part-time jobs that aren't too hard. Makes sense. The truth is, I'm kind of short on money, lol. Oh, he ended up paying for both drinks. He talked a bit more with a cool guy and time passed. So I had an idea, after all this. You didn't listen to what else he was saying. Your attention was caught by something else. A certain feeling. There's someone near. He was watching, breathing. He watches everything and breathes everywhere. He saw it all since it started. He attempts to take revenge with a sharp rock. He breathes with rage and bloodshot eyes are drawn on his face. They are eyes you can't recognize, maybe you do, but you just haven't seen them in a long time. You don't even know how to react. Ta! It all happens so quickly. He swings the rock, almost scraping his arm or worse. He tries to make his fears back off, reactive, uncontrollable madness. He tries to make him back away. I try to get him away. He tries. Stop! Stop! What was I thinking? Dolce threw the rock into the floor. Heck was that? Jace's arm was slightly hurt. That hurt! Yeah! What should I say? What if I go with thanks, Dolce? Thanks for trying to save me, Dolce. Oh. His eyes were slightly watery. But you really should have done that. You almost hurt him. I said ow! Plus, I can take care of myself. You don't need to look after me all this time. I'm sorry. It's hard to control, and I meant well. I know you did, but you shouldn't do stuff like this. I really don't want you to. Dude, what the heck? You kid? Screw you, honestly. Just leave us alone and let us do our thing. Dolce's eyes, the ones that always seem full of light and sweetness, went dark. You don't even know them. You don't know anything about them. You have no idea. You know nothing. In comparison to us, you're a piece of cardboard. I'm pretty sure it's all the same. Let's skip to the actual ending. He hides his face in his hands as he goes away. Well, that was kind of weird, but it's okay. Since right here, I've got the reward of my life. You ended up dating Jace. Of course you did. You were, more than anything, a source of income and something else. You would just need it when he wants to fill his mortal needs. It was fine the first few weeks, but you were getting tired of his greed. He took from you and barely gave anything in return. He ended up leaving you after a few months when he found someone with more money and better attributes that could satisfy him better. I knew it would be this way. Okay, so I wanted to go back to check out some of the other interactions, and apparently there are more secrets hidden. Like, what the frick? How many secrets is this game gonna hide? So, I'm going to say nice to meet you to Bella. All right. Nice to meet you, Barbarella. Nice to meet you too. Nicer for me, actually, since it was convenient. You know, you helped me with the breadsticks and stuff. Yeah, it kind of sucks that they're so high up there. Yeah, but someone who works here could have helped me. Why did you choose to help me? It's not like a choice. I guess I just did. How selfless you are. I didn't actually mean that. What do you mean then, silly? Yeah, forget about it. How mysterious, helping the young woman reach the breadsticks for some super secret reason. Luckily, you came to save me. I'm in debt. She attempts to joke. Debt? Yeah, of course. Are you doing anything this afternoon? I was planning to go to a bar and you seem fun. Fun is something rather broad and subjective. It really depends for each person. I think I'm going to translate that in the edit, so like y'all can read it here. Barbarella attempts to be sympathetic. You wanted to go on a date, didn't you? You have an opportunity with a sympathetic girl. Ha! How nice. Yeah, I would like that. I have to go see a friend first though, so I'll see you at 6. Well, see you at 6 then. She wrote the bar's directions to the paper and handed it to you. See you later, handsome. Lucky you, I suppose. You got a date with a cute girl, and now you go see your friend. You want to pay for what you picked up and went to Dolce's house. Alright, let's skip ahead. I'm gonna try the strawberry cake since it's the last thing I've not tried yet. You saw the beautiful strawberry shortcake. That was the one. I see. The strawberry cake is probably the one that looks the nicest. It's even soft and sweet for the side. You look at a strawberry cake. He's right. It truly is. You even feel a bit bad for eating it and ruining its innocent beauty. But he did this for you, and you're also hungry. You carve into its body. It's so fluffy and nice. But that's just the looks. Will it taste just as nice? You finally taste it, and it's angelic. The perfect piece of edible sublimeness that it could be for anyone. But in this case, especially for you. I'm glad you like it. I did it just for my beloved best friend, the one and only. You eat it all and feel full, yet it's sort of empty when you see the last crumbs on the plate. That was it. It's gone. You did it. Congrats! You seem to enjoy it. Thank you for eating it. That was nice. Do you have any more space? I have a special surprise for you. Skip ahead. Let's get the surprise now. Skip. And okay, aside from the desk, apparently there's a few other places we can look at. So I'm gonna look at the bed first. The bed looks soft. There are 2 bunnies and a bear. I wonder what they're called. Maybe something that has to do with desserts. Because of course, it's Dolce. I could ask him later. What are you doing? Sorry, I was just looking around. Yeah, well, I hope you... Huh? Skip. And, what if I said that I liked his... What if I said something else now? Skip. Huh. Well, that's still the same secret as before. What if I went for personality? Really? You mean me being kind and sharing and all that stuff? And I'm glad you see it and appreciate it. I mean, my name is Sweet after all. His name is Sweet. Huh. Makes sense. So if you still remember, I had a surprise for you. It's practically ready so you can come downstairs. You followed him down the stairs. He was joyful. He quickly sat down and then you did. You saw a small pecan pie on the table. It was waiting for you. You weren't expecting this specifically, but it made sense. I did this for you. So, well, I hope you like it. I really hope you do. I hope you accept this. You look nervous for some reason. What could this mean? It's just a pie, isn't it? You picked up the cutlery hesitantly. Wait! What now? Would you like some ice cream with it? I have some too. Yeah. Very well. You stood up and went to the fridge. He came back, gave you a scoop of the ice cream, and then went to return it. There, I'll try it. Alright. You tried the pecan pie. It was truly something else. Not in a bad way, more like the opposite. Maybe you actually love it. Maybe it's what you've always wanted without even realizing before. Do you think that? Dolce still looks. You finished the pecan pie. It really was like nothing else. I really hope you like it. I've wanted to do this for you for a long time. I hope you still accept me and love me as much as I love and accept you. I wonder if you know what he's talking about. I hope one day you love everything that I do for you. I hope... Well, I have to clean. I picked up your plate. You seem so close, yet so far. You said goodbye to your dear friend Dolce. You felt a bit bad about leaving him alone. Alright, let's go back and see what some of the other options are. So what if I said that I like his desserts the most? I'm glad then. I've been interested in baking since I was a kid. Wasn't very good in the first place, but practice truly is the secret. You already know that. We've known each other for years. Sorry if I sometimes say the same things over and over again. That's just how I'm wired. Which is actually the reason why I haven't entered university yet. I have to accommodate some stuff before, since it's hard for me to do many things that other people find normal. The way I accept it. I accept it myself, but not everyone does, and that's what hurts the most. And it drifted too much from what we were talking about, see? I'm glad you like something about me. So if you still remember, I had a surprise for you. I remember, but we still need to snoop around his room. Let's take a look at the posters. There are very cool posters of various things Dolce likes. There are some magazines and such. What? What? There are something? I've translated that for y'all. They paint them as sweet and pure if they are girls. They paint them as innocent and motherly if they are women. Because of that, people wouldn't believe me, nor care about me. I shake and cry like a child. What I could never be because of them. They took them away from me, as if I didn't have the capacity to feel pain or have some memories. It's so painfully ironic. They act as if I was a traitor for being myself. They forced me and treated me like a disposable little something to be something cruel and disgusting with, and now my brain is rotting. God, that is so freaky. Wonder how much money and time he had spent on these. Either way, they're awesome. I wish Dolce talked more about what they're about. Dolce? Are you okay, my dude? I don't think you're okay. But we're gonna go back to seeing what some of the other options are. So I've decided to have the surprise later and to talk about animals instead of the date. Yeah, I'm glad you remembered that. I almost forgot, but now reminded me of how much I want to talk about that. You know, I really like bats. They're so cute. Everyone thinks the same. I have a thing for finding kind of cute some animals other people might find weird or scary. For example, snakes. Their little eyes are so adorable. Never you ever touch one. They're so soft. Yes, they absolutely are. I think I've touched snakes at the zoos, like once. The person that was showing it also put it on my shoulder. It was heavy, but made me happy. I think both of them were yellow, which is even more awesome because I love yellow. Even yellow food is the best, like eggs, mangoes, cheese, pudding. Yeah, I was talking about animals. Well, tarantulas can be cool too. They look fluffy. They're kind of like the plushy version of spiders. Big floofy spider plushies. There's also the thing with sharks. Unfortunately, there's some sort of stigma and fear and that sort of thing around them. Like when people think sharks will eat humans since the second they see them. But that's not even true. It's actually pretty rare. Most sharks don't even like eating humans and will most likely bite them out of curiosity or defense, but they don't actively seek people out as dinner. Personally, I think they have such cute and silly faces. Some pictures of them really make me go, "Aw." There are also people who are afraid of insects. It's pretty interesting because, well, it would make more sense insects being afraid of us than the other way around. Sometimes butterflies and stuff get on my palms, and well, other people might find them icky. I think it's nice, almost magical. I just get a bit nervous. Not because I'm afraid of them, but because I feel hurting them accidentally, since they're so small and delicate. I hope the butterflies that have been on my palms are happy. They deserve it. Anyway, I was gonna talk about bats. They truly are adorable. Remember this one time I went to the zoo? I saw Egyptian bats for the first time, and it was just their lunchtime. So they put a bunch of fruits there for them to eat. They looked so cute shoving the fruits into their mouths. I got so happy. I literally started jumping and down right there. I usually don't do these kind of things in public. It's rare for me to even get that energetic, but I was just so full of joy in that moment I couldn't help it. Good thing no one told me anything. I spent like 15 minutes there looking at bats eating while smiling wide. Meanwhile, other people would just walk by or spend like 5 minutes. For me, that was so incredible, so adorable, so awesome. I really enjoyed it. There was also a plushie store at the zoo. I touched so many plushies and they were so soft. It was like heaven for my hands and it made me smile. Man, Dolce was... I have a feeling that Dolce was probably autistic. Like, god damn, I absolutely love it when he's talking about the things he loves. Maybe you think I sound like a kid or something, but seriously, it was probably one of the happiest days I've ever had. Look at the time. Surely flies. Yeah, I think I have to go. Say goodbye to your dear friend Dolce.
felt a bit bad about leaving him alone. Anyway, that was lovely Pecan Pie. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to play this game for yourself, link to the game will be in the description below. I know I missed a couple of interactions here and there. However, they didn't really like expand much into like the story or the characters. And speak of which, holy frick, I absolutely love this game. On top of the writing, which is absolutely solid, I absolutely love the horror elements of this game. I know I censored quite a bit of it, but holy hell, like, if you are in the right brain space for this, like, definitely give it a try. I love the horror elements of it. I love the secrets that they've been hiding throughout the story. I love games that really gets you to theorize on what exactly happened. And God, like, it really adds to the atmosphere of it, and I can't wait for the full game to be released. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.